Real Life Enterprise presents the RLE cast with Don Warbucks, Bibbs the Don, Chipz Buck 50, and Ballistic.
Yo, we back at it again on the RLE cast, man. Episode 6. Don Warbucks in the building.
What's good? It's Chipz 150 here.
Bibbs the Dawn.
Yeah.
And y'all know what it is, man. We coming back at it with more content, more exclusive footage. RLE cast episode 6. The most hood podcast, the most crazy podcast, the most New York podcast there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're. Check us out, man. Spotify, man. Spotify, the RLE podcast. YouTube, the RLE podcast. Click all notifications. iHeartRadio, Apple. We everywhere, man. Holla at us, man. This episode 6. We gonna keep moving.
We outside.
So how's everything going with y'all, man? What's been going on?
It's good. Just running my body ragged. You know what I'm saying? Running my body ragged, getting full use out of this bad boy. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, I'm going to start respecting it. But as of right now, I'm running it down to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, Bibbs?
Just came from the beach. You already know.
Oh, you rested. You look rested, yo.
Rested, yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
All right, you went to the beach yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So did I.
Okay.
What did you do at the beach yesterday?
Regular beach stuff. Lay down in the sun, then went in the water. That's it.
That's nice. So I played soccer. I played frisbee. I played paddleball. And then I started seeing who could make a backflip, which I've never completed in my life.
What, on the sand or in the water?
Yeah, so the point I'm trying to say is your 4 hours at the beach were a lot different than mine. That's why I was so tired.
Nah, listen, I don't do stuff. I finally started doing stuff this summer, and I know
Nice, that's
everything
good.
you're talking about.
All right, cool.
You know me. I'm working.
Working.
Grinding, know what I'm saying, doing the music, doing everything else. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
the shirt, by the way, man.
Yeah, you already know donsmerch.com. This podcast is sponsored by donsmerch.com, man. The best looking merch for cheap.
I got a couple
holla at us.
6'4" dudes who want to wear that small shirt, the medium, and sport it for you, bro.
Yeah, we need those models, man. I'm about to do a campaign soon. So, you know what I mean? So
Matter of fact, Biz, what's good?
Me? That's not for me. I don't know the
You
model.
about a medium?
Nah, I'm a large.
Ooh, all right, chill. Not yet.
I mean, holla at your boy. Shout out to Ballistic. He's supposed to be here
Yes,
for
sir.
this podcast, but he's not here. He got
Life calls.
life call stuff he has to attend to. So
Yeah.
hopefully next podcast he'll be here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Dearly missed.
Yep.
Those-
Then he missed for one episode. He'll be back.
Oh, man, that smile of his. Even though the audio doesn't pick it up, that smile of his, impeccable.
His presence, man. His presence. You know what I mean?
The
He'll be back.
one-liners.
You know what I mean? So right now today we got an important topic that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna be talking about ego versus masculinity when it comes to men, and when it comes to the things that they have to deal with every day. What's the difference between ego and masculinity? Because a lot of us dudes don't even understand the difference. We just make everything a masculine thing. You've been grown in an environment, a lot of us in the street, hood dudes, that we do things and we move in a certain way where we think that's a masculine thing to do, but that's just your ego talking. It's just your pride talking because you feel you have to do it because you get peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to talk about the difference between the two because a lot of dudes need to understand it. You know, it's sad in 2022, some of y'all dudes got to understand it. I still have to understand it, you know? I still be having my anger problems and want to do things out of ego. But I'm learning.
So
man.
you're saying that just because we're having this conversation, it's not like you haven't been not a victim, but you know a part of the same discussion.
Yeah.
You've caught yourself in that same conundrum. I want to say is
Yeah,
you know,
all the time. It's hard. It's not easy for us dudes, man. Again, we've been in a certain environment all the time where we do things where we let our ego get the best of us. So we don't know. Me personally, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to learn how to be emotionally stoic.
stoic.
Stoic and emotionally
You must have
intelligent.
just read a book or something.
It's like, yo,
Emotionally
you go get the
intelligent. Like they
dictionary
say,
real
you know
quick.
what I'm saying? I'm trying to like control my emotions and
When you
control
say
my anger.
emotionally stoic to me, that means kind of just like there.
Yeah, just try to be level
I
headed.
mean initially, and then because it's okay. Like people we use the word emotional incorrectly.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're being emotional. Like, yo, first of all, I'm a human being, and I have emotions. Therefore, I'm going to be happy, sad, distraught, disappointed. But what I'm saying is, when you say stoic, initially,
Yeah.
so that you can respond correctly in the right emotion. Like
Yeah, in a
I mean,
logical way.
in a healthy way.
In a healthy
emotionally.
way, yeah.
Yeah.
But emotions don't always work like that, bro.
I think out of all three of us, this guy's the most emotionally stoic, masculine
yeah.
type dude right here, man.
Because he can open up a can of beans with his bare hands. So that doesn't necessarily mean. I'm talking about the Bushes one. What's the BUSH?
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, who needs a can opener when you got bibs? You know what I'm saying?
What makes you more level-headed, even though when stuff is happening on a daily? Like, what makes you keep a masculine frame?
For one, I'm never intimidated by a dude. That's one. So
Yeah.
anytime I see someone like over projecting, and I'm like, okay, he's compensating for something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm too detailed. I need more information on that. I don't understand what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
You got to be specific. Like, because when you say I'm not intimidated by a dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying, and then you say he's over projecting. Fashion-wise, acting, like, is he being
Like, see, a lot of dudes think like, okay, if I project something, maybe then they'll back down because they're gonna be scared or something like that.
Yeah.
She's saying a multitude of ways. It could be with fashion. It could be with the way they act aggressively.
Yeah.
It could be with their girlfriend. It could be in a crowd.
They're trying to compensate for something. Something is not adding up, and they're trying to, take your eyes off of it. Hey, look at this shiny object. They're trying to have you do that.
Okay.
So for me, mostly, if you ever see like a big dog, you see the small dog barking at the big dog is never scared.
You know what's funny to me? I've always said that, when I lived in the projects in Manhattan, right? I was across the street from Lincoln Center.
Yeah.
So you have a low income neighborhood. I found a very niche, rich neighborhood in that area. Because Lincoln Center neighborhood is different. This is on 60 something street on the west side of Manhattan. So I always found it interesting that I can walk 3 blocks away from the neighborhood and no one would grill me or stare at me or whatever like that. And then right when I get to my block is, stare the grill down. And you know what I kind of portray it as? Like, to me, I kind of connected it like this. A wolf is only going to snarl at another wolf, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't want to use a bunny because wolves eat bunnies. I don't know. I'm just trying to make a correlation here.
Yeah.
Not in regards to diet. A wolf is not going to worry about a squirrel, right? A wolf is not going to start growling at a squirrel. He's not worried about the squirrel.
Yeah.
A lion's not going to be bothered. But when a lion sees another lion, they want to show.
Yeah.
So I always feel like this when I was walking through the hood. I used to be like, yo, fam, the only reason, I could have literally saw no one all day in a big white t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
And I've been having a great day walking around the city. Central Park, nobody cared about. I see the one dude with a Yankee fitted across the street, and he's grilling the shit out of me. I'm like, yo, why? Why? Why are you even worrying about my energy this way?
Yeah, but see, what makes the lion a lion? What makes the wolf a wolf? The environment. Right there.
That's
in
a fact.
2 different areas, the environment has changed. Like, the project is literally a project. Like, let's see how these
First of
niggas
all,
react.
What's the song? There's real dudes everywhere, right? 50 Cent said it, right? There's every place in the world has whatever neighborhoods. It doesn't even races, bro. Keep it a buck. But this is what I tell people about living in not just the projects. People think it's just the projects. No, in certain neighborhoods, I like to call it's the jungle mentality. What I mean, even if a dude isn't a lion or a wolf, he thinks he is.
Yeah.
So everyone, you got lions and people who think they're lions.
Yeah.
So everyone has this mentality. It's just hyper aggressive. It's a hyper aggressive environment. Where I'm like, yo, you're not really about this, bro. But it's but he thinks he is. So you gotta put him down. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So everyone thinks they're a jungle animal.
Yeah.
And that's the tension that you're under. Because even if this dude is what the hood would say, this dude's not really about that life, or he's not with this or that. But it's like, fam, you're gonna have to put him in his place. It's not like you can have a civil conversation. Logic in the jungle?
Yeah. So is that your ego talking, thinking I'm a lion, I'm a bear in the jungle, I'm tough. So I gotta exude that in the hood or whatever. I gotta exude that in the environment. I gotta exude that wherever I'm at.
Some dudes are squirrels and they trying to scare you off.
I agree.
Yeah. So
me being a smaller framed person when I was younger, I knew that being hyper aggressive, I'm talking about yo, this little dude, like I'm gonna have to break this little dude. Like,
Yeah.
it at least gave a flair, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not gonna just son homie. Like, I'm gonna have to break him, which
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can though. They physically, this person, I'm not a problem for this person.
Yeah.
You know, but not to go so much into that route. Even though the other day, I think I had a hyper aggressive, logical conversation in the hood, which I wound up taking a shot with a dude who was about to jump me.
Yeah.
See, that to me is masculine as it comes right there.
I wasn't happy about it at first.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna sum it up quick.
That's called
I'm not
conflict resolution.
I'm not gonna say what neighborhood I'm in. Point is, for the record, I did lose two cards in 15 minutes, which is unheard of. All
Two
right?
cars, what do you mean?
Like one credit card, another debit card. I lost 2 cards within 15 minutes. It was a hell of a night. So, point is, I'm on my way to lose my second card. Right? I go to a cigar spot. I go buy the cigar. As I'm walking away, I realize, I left my card back over there. So I run back. Now they have an accordo outside, which means it's like literally people in beach chairs. They smoking hookah. They have a DJ booth. They're playing Spanish music, hip hop, whatever like that. So the gate, when they close the gate down, when they close the shop, it's halfway down. So I'm kind of like, is anyone in there so I could try to get my card back?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they had a hell of a 4th of July weekend. They ran up my card. But some woman comes to me, she goes, I'm sorry, the owner's closed. One of us are using the bathroom. Then we're going to close the gate down. You got to come back tomorrow for your card. Right?
What?
The DJ starts to play house music. He just went from hip hop to house. So I start, So as I'm dancing like this, the dude goes, yo, who the hell are you, bro? Mind you, I'm about 25 feet away from this person.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought, which I find out later, he thought I was dancing in front of him.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, who the hell are you, bro? Get off the block. So then another dude gets up. Yeah, get off the block. Who are you, right? I'm like, so what I do is I proceed to step off the street on the curb onto the street.
Yeah.
And I say, wait, which part of the block do you guys own? Like, he goes, yo, get off the block. So I wiggle to the right 3 feet.
Yeah.
I say, is this good enough? I was being an asshole.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the point is, now I'm being passive aggressive, knowing like, yo, fam, well, logical, walk your ass, get up out of here.
Yeah.
Because everyone right now is thinking, the one went to go buy a cigar, he's gonna meet us back at the crib. I'm dolo. Right? Like 6 dudes get up. So I said, but y'all not explaining the parameters of what part of the block you own.
Yeah.
So I keep moving over. So now dude gets up aggressive. He comes to me. I get up. He's like, yo, didn't I tell you? He don't put his hand all the way in my face. But he's like, didn't I tell you to get off the block? I said, listen, you're not being descriptive. I don't know what part of the block you own. Is it the government owns it? Do you own it? Like, I don't understand. So then as I see the other dudes coming, I say, hold up. I know how y'all do in this neighborhood. You gonna shoot the one-on-one with me or y'all gonna jump me? Homie goes, I don't know yet. Right? I said, oh, shit. So I take my watch off. I share my location with homie.
Yeah.
Long story short, cut to the chase. Dude walks off. He comes back more angry. He goes, yo, so what did I do wrong, bro? Like, why shouldn't we jump you?
Yeah.
I was like, because, bro, I came here to get my card. The gate is down, right? I'm dancing to that's your DJ? He goes, yeah. He goes, the DJ's doing good music and I'm dancing.
Yeah.
You're mad that I'm dancing to the DJ's music and you don't know me. But you on the street playing music for everybody to walk by and listen to.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's crazy. And I don't think about it. Yo, listen, man, my bad, bro. I know a lot of people over here come inside this restaurant. I think they're trying to Goodfellas me.
Yeah.
I said, yo, Papa, I seen the movies. He was like, nah. He was like, you walk in after me then. You walk in after me. I'm like, this. We walk through the bouncers, whatever.
Yeah.
He orders like, there's some expensive ass shot, right?
Yeah.
Yo, where you from, man? What's your name? Chilling with this dude for like 45 minutes.
He was just trying to
He's
jump
like, yo,
you.
I'm so glad we didn't jump you, bro. We had a hell of a day, hell of a night, man. It was nice to meet you. Here's my Instagram.
Yeah.
What?
What part of that was ego or masculinity?
I think your part was more masculinity than anything.
Yeah.
He realized that his ego was gonna get the best of him. You know what I'm saying?
But was it though? Because it was getting ready to jump you.
Well, it was getting ready to jump you. It was getting ready to jump you, but I mean, like, really, you gonna jump somebody because a dude dance over house music? What kind of?
That house music is triggers for people.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
What kind of triggered nigga are you? Where you getting mad at a nigga because he want to dance over house music? Like, that's the example that I'm talking about. Like, that stuff you got to get rid of. Like, that macho ass behavior, grown ass.
I was in a very urban environment that. But my thing is, it don't matter what environment we was in.
Yeah.
The DJ was playing house music.
Yeah. Like,
You know? But what I'm saying is, the man got up with aggression like that.
Yeah.
Then the people around him got up with that aggression, right? Now, this is the part I asked myself. Why didn't I just go, all right, my bad, guys. Why did I have to be smart and respond with slickness? Why didn't I just walk my ass up out of there?
But that's you though.
That's the
you.
conversation that he's just bringing up. So
Yeah.
I would say a little bit of that was ego.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not
Yeah.
going to walk me off this block right now. You're
Yeah.
going to have to. I don't want to be washed. But it's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to play the line as tough as I can.
Yeah.
But then I was with the
Yeah.
one-on-one too. I was like,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, I wasn't with the jump though.
But
I'm
But
look,
listen,
he seemed like
it
he
never
wasn't
was
with the
gonna be-
one-on-one.
No,
He
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
I don't know. He
Yo,
definitely was never
it
no
was
one-on-one.
never gonna be a one-on-one.
It was not gonna be no one-on-one.
nah, I like that he kept it a buck.
He's like, I don't know.
First of all, I don't live
How you
this
say
life.
I don't know, bro?
I don't live it.
Cause that means chances are it's not gonna be. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be a one-on-one. Cause it's not.
It ain't gonna be a one-on-one.
You think if I'm washing you, your man's not gonna jump in?
Yo, my man's went to go sit back down. I went on the phone. I was like, yo, you don't even understand what just happened. He went, Papa, let me talk to you for a second. I said, oh, it's going down. It's going down. Then he was like, what I do so wrong? What I do so wrong? Why you make me the animal? I said, yo, fam, you just threatened me because I'm trying to get my credit card back. But point is, I would say for me, a little ego,
Yeah.
a little passive aggressiveness, right? Right out the gate, as soon as I smelled fire, smoke, I should have just
Dipped
walked
off,
away.
yeah.
So therefore, like you were saying earlier, my instinctive nature, because I'm okay with conflict, puts me in a bad decision-making ability situation.
See, me, I would have walked off.
You'd walk
because, for one, it's not even like, oh, this dude soft or nothing like that, because I know if he runs up on me, I'm going to rock this dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it's going to be 6 dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle 6 dudes.
Yeah. 6 dudes.
You know
I
what I'm
don't know
saying?
about.
Because I'm definitely going to wash him.
Well,
Yeah.
Bibbs, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know how your cardio is. I
Yeah.
can run though. I can move. I don't know if you rocking, homie, but I don't know if you're moving after
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, so sometimes you have to, like, all right.
Then you gotta be like, yo, the A train's on the
You like,
2
all right,
blocks
so
to the left, 1 block to the right. Nah, but it was so funny because then he walked into this restaurant. He's like, yo, something like, I sound like ratchet right now because I don't know the name of the bottle. The blue and white tequila bottle that has like a temple.
Oh,
on
the
top.
1942.
Yeah, he's like, let me get 2 shots of those. Then we had 2 more.
Yeah.
Didn't pay for nothing. He was like, yo, I'm so happy, man, that we didn't jump you, bro. So he was gonna jump.
yeah.
But back to Buck's initial statement, I'm gonna say ego is mentality and pride,
Yeah.
and masculinity is taken the wrong way because masculinity actually comes to like being a father, a brother, a good male friend, a good friend. I mean, obviously you're a male, but it's like, I think that's what masculinity could be.
yeah.
I think we take that out of proportion in regards to like, I'm supposed to like, but this is where I get confused. If my girlfriend or sister can't open up the jar of jelly
Yeah.
and she asked me to do it, let's say she didn't really put 100% effort into it. Let's say she could open a jar.
Chances are she wasn't even going to try to open it. She was going to give
Okay,
it to
so
you.
this is where I get confused
Yeah.
in the masculinity department.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be a war about it. Whether
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a war.
because there's been time, if no offense, if I can't open the jar, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask Bibbs if he can open the jar.
Yeah.
So that's masculinity, right? Like, yo, little bro. First of all, I'm trying to open this jar. At this point, I'd rather not struggle 6 times, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna hand you it and let
Yeah.
you struggle 4.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to make a PB&J.
Yeah.
But from the physical aspect of it, I don't think that's so much masculinity is like who's the stronger person, basically. That's it, because masculinity, when you have masculinity, it's not just defined by, the man being stronger than a woman or, the physical aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's
I think
more
it's
the characteristics.
It's a
come with it.
characteristic. I think it's a blend. It's a perfect blend, and I think very few people know what the formula is, because it has to be a strength thing to a certain degree, and it also has to be a protective thing, or it also has to be like a warrior mentality as well. It has to be all those things.
Yeah.
But it's like
Do
a
you guys
perfect
think-
blend. It can't be too much of one thing.
Do you guys think that everyone says like environment versus nurture versus nature or whatever
Yeah.
like that, right? Like so, you think that we were taught to be hyper aggressive, or you think it was our environment?
The environment did well. In a sense, the environment taught you to be that way.
Yeah, but I think we're restricting ourselves when we say hood dudes and all this stuff like that, because I think
Yeah.
it's past that. Like when you say ego, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm making good money now and I want to spend my money on Jordans and Versace, it's my choice, right?
Yeah.
But so let me say it a different way. I'm a big believer in you can make whatever choice you want. It's your life.
Yeah.
When I say YOLO, like you live one life, I don't mean like party your life away. It's whatever. It is your life though, bro. Like you can literally choose. We live in America. Like you can literally choose to do whatever you want.
That's a fact.
So if you want to spend your money on certain kind of clothing, or I'm just saying something artificial that someone else might not value as much, right? Because everyone values different things. Some people value family over money, time with their kids over having a nice pool. Like you can break this down into a million different ways. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to ego, at what point are we talking? Because if I'm making good money and I want to spend my money and be flashy, is that because I was trained to think that because I'm making money, I have to dress that way? Or is it because, and let me just say this one last part. I like knowing that I'm making decisions based on choice and not on what I was trained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I would like to know, like, okay, I'm choosing to go to let's say what's a big let's say Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
I like to go to Virginia Beach because I enjoy going to Virginia Beach, because I've gone to Miami Beach, Daytona Beach, Cali, and I like Virginia Beach the best.
Yeah.
But when I've only been to Virginia Beach, so that's where I go,
Yeah.
not knowing there might be another beach better. This is not a bad reference, but I'm trying to say, like, when I was taught that certain clothes show value,
Yeah.
as opposed to me saying, no, I really like this Versace shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I really want to cop this.
Yeah.
As opposed to saying, no, I want a Versace shirt.
As a status symbol.
As a symbol, and I'm going to
Yeah.
cop it, which is still your choice.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, me personally, I like to make decisions knowing that
Yeah.
I'm making a choice, not I'm restricted
I
to
think
that choice.
personally, you go in the store, you see what you like, you buy it. Now, if it's the Versace shirt, then it's the Versace shirt. If it's the $5 shirt, then it's the $5 shirt. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it's more about ego is not a bad thing if it comes to your confidence. If it comes to you wanting to feel good or you acknowledging yourself and your positive characteristics and your traits, ego is not a bad thing. So when it comes to something like that, like buying clothes, like the ego works properly.
I think both can be.
But in a sense, look at a kid. Like, look at a kid.
Both.
A kid, if you were to get a kid the Sonic the Hedgehog, the joint that lights up.
Oh, the book
kid,
bag or sneakers. or
Yo,
whatever.
they'll go crazy off that. But why is it like, oh, why you want that? Get the Jordans. It's like the society at that point is trying to tell you to instill in the kid.
When you're talking about fashion,
Yeah.
you don't care about fashion until the shorties come along,
Yeah, that's a fact.
right?
So if Shorty saw like in Sonic the Hedgehog sneakers, I'm wearing Sonic the Hedgehog sneakers.
Yeah.
They don't like
Like
those
you said,
things.
so sometimes ego could be positive, right? Like, yo, first of all, ego is a word. It's a word we use in language, right? Like, it has a meaning in the dictionary, but what it means to us is it kind of has a negative connotation.
I think if you're a New York dude, by definition,
Ego is like, oh,
he has
he has an ego.
It's always on high.
Yeah, always gonna be
But
high.
what if, let's look at it like this way. I'm confident in my errors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm confident in my imperfection.
yeah,
And I project that shit.
yeah. I don't think that's
I got
an
an
ego.
ego.
I don't think that's an ego.
No, but some people gonna say he has an ego.
No, that's confidence.
Nah, but that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. If
it's
you
a
package it
confidence.
up, if I know
If
I'm
I
not
know
perfect,
I'm like, let's say if I'm Aaron Judge.
because I hate people saying, I'm not. When people start that, I'm not perfect, but
No,
first of all, nobody's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Why do
No
we
one's
listen?
perfect.
Listen, my whole thing is this, right? That's why I like Kanye West.
Yeah.
If you know you the hottest dude out, why must I be humble about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm Aaron Judge from the Yankees, I'm hitting 41 home runs. Nobody's even seeing me right now.
Yeah.
Why should I
So
say,
you-
This is when ego works at its positive.
Ego over. So I'm saying ego over achievement could go into like you can have achievements
Yeah.
and have it. I'm saying, but ego, depending on how we look at it, could be a negative connotation.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna go out and
When
it's- you're
have you
projecting
ever
it.
said, "Yo, my man, Tommy"?
Yeah.
Yo, he has a good ego, bro. Like he has a good. Like you don't use that in a positive way.
Nah, it's more of a funny laughing thing, like, because everybody laugh at Kanye West, but they know, like, the man putting up the numbers. Look at the Yeezys, like, the man is putting the numbers. So when he comes out, yo, I'm a $9 billion this, that, everybody's like, yeah, like, I like that.
Valid.
You see what I'm saying?
They'll say it's bad because he's gloating too much, but
I mean, but what you supposed to? He's on top. What I'm supposed to do?
Yeah,
I'm supposed to come back down there with y'all.
Damn it,
Bro,
no.
but fam, things are unrealistic now. Like, at this point, like, you see what we got to go to? We got to talk about Kanye West. We can't talk about our uncle who's been working for 35 years
Because
and raised
who's
a
a-
family.
I mean, truthfully
like,
speaking,
I'm just
who's,
saying, like, bro, like,
yeah.
I know some good fathers out there, bro.
Yeah,
And they walking around humble as hell.
yeah.
Because it's like, fam, that's a eat. Like,
Listen, if your father was Jay-Z, you think he's gonna be humble?
my father isn't Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But if he was like he was on the level of a Jay-Z, chances
That's a
are he's
whole
not.
different life.
He's not. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna. You think he's gonna be like, let me be calm, hum.
That's not
No.
true.
Yeah,
I know-
you gotta balance it. You have to balance it because you can't let people try to play with you either. Like you ain't shit, and you've been putting up the numbers and you've been putting in the work. Sometimes you have to let people know what time it is. So the ego could be used in that way. You're gonna have to.
No, I was just
you
trying to
gotta-
break down how both could be. We didn't really go into masculinity, how it could
Yeah,
be negative,
yeah.
right? But
Now they have the thing called toxic masculinity because it's
that's
masculine.
why they put toxic in front of it, though.
Yeah.
They say
The toxic.
toxic
I think if you got to over project, that's an over projection.
Yeah.
Like I don't need listen, if you're securing your thing, why do you need to project so hard?
Fam, I believe
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's your opinion,
yeah.
right? I agree with you,
Yeah.
but just because I agree with something doesn't mean I don't look at the other side of it,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, yo, we as men, the overprojection is necessary sometimes. It is.
Yeah.
You want to be the vanilla? You know how hard it is to survive as a vanilla dude out here? Like no sprinkles, no chocolate syrup, no M&M's.
Funniest thing is vanilla ice cream by itself is my favorite.
And therefore, that's why your opinion.
Exactly.
Yo, Rocky Road, bro.
I don't even like that, man. That's too much
so
for me.
now I know
That's
why
too much. That's too much.
Bro.
That's too much.
I
don't
used
like
to be
nothing
like
with chocolate.
I
I'm
used to
sorry.
be like, yo, why this dude acting so hard in here?
Yeah.
So what I would do is, you know what's crazy? But that's ego, right? Like
Yeah.
a dude will be in a room acting extra hard. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be so submissive to him, I'm gonna start making it weird. I'm like, what should I do, sir? Should I do this? Yo, what you talking about, my G? Why your hat on the table like that? Should I put it on the table here on the floor? I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's interesting what gives people value, right? But I think that's getting away from the topic of ego versus masculinity, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out where my ego lies, right? My ego lies sometimes where it's like, I have diminished my old school, like my old ways of thinking so low that sometimes I piss myself off. Like, yo, bro, I would have never let level 10 come through. I'm letting like level 2s come down and piss me off now. Like, it's like, I would have never allowed this before, right?
Yeah.
But we're in a different era, which I think the world is evolving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I also think that when it comes to masculinity,
Yeah.
it's like I'm still confused on that. If y'all can help me understand that
Yeah.
part, like what would you consider? Let's just cut to the chase. What would you consider masculinity, though?
In my view, a big part of masculinity is, even though people try to blanket it as something that's for everybody, but a big part of masculinity is a guy being a leader and a guy that is not afraid to, be assertive in his morals and his values. And that's the big part of masculinity right now that people are trying to shun. They're trying to bring that down. They're trying to make, I'm not gonna lie, they're trying to make some dudes like second-class citizens. As soon as a guy has an opinion on something, or as soon as a guy say, this is how I'm gonna live my life, a straight man especially, like, yo, you can't do
Toxic
that.
now.
It's toxic. Now it's toxic. They like to conflate it. They like to conflate everything as toxic masculinity.
Anything like if you're about to exude some kind of energy, that's gonna be like overbearing. Then it's like, oh, it's toxic, because it's like they all want everybody to be on a certain level because they can beat you at that level.
Yeah.
But if you try to go to another level that they can't reach, they trying to knock you back down. So now you could be at a level where they could surpass you or be equal to you.
Yeah.
But I believe if you're a superior dude, you just gotta be superior, man.
Yeah.
You can't have.
I understand that normally you're supposed to have a strong opinion.
Yeah.
I'm a whirlpool. I'm a whirlpool on this opinion.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
I'm confused as fuck.
My whole thing
I
is
don't know how to
operate.
operate in this ego versus masculinity
Yeah.
conversation. Like but I have my beliefs,
Yeah.
but they're so conflicting. And it's because of the outside world projecting on what that means now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just because we're saying men this, we're not saying women that.
Yeah, yeah.
This isn't a battle. Like women have their battles, and I'm not comparing like a man's battle to a woman's battle. Like I'm not
That's two
trying to
different
do
things,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to devalue other
Yeah. people's
people's struggles and battles, right? But we had a conversation last about the suicide rate.
Yeah.
Which I'm already protesting for the other side. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, the suicide rate in men is like, whether it's because we believe we can't talk to nobody,
Yeah.
or is it because, you know,
It's frowned upon. Like, oh, this some soft guy.
well,
He's this,
not to
that.
go into too heavy because
Yeah.
it's fresh and stuff like that. But like we talked about on that episode, and recent events has happened in my life,
Yeah.
losing a couple of friends of mine and stuff like that. It's like, bro, is it unhealthy to walk into a room and I think cutting ass is actually kind of therapy.
Yeah, yeah.
But is that unhealthy of me?
I mean, it all depends where
I
the
want to be
person
able to
is
cut ass on you and also be like, yo, bro, I hope that you're doing it. If you need help with anything, like,
Yeah, yeah.
like,
It depends on who it is.
and let me
man.
tell you why. Only because I don't mean this in 100% way
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I know some women who, let's say, they gain weight.
Yeah.
Or
Well, you
something
definitely
happens
can't
with
cut ass on
Yeah,
that.
that's
No.
gonna be hard.
Women are so like
Yeah.
even though they say women are catty, they don't get along. They show each other artificial support so much. Artificial support,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
so heavy. And then when they walk away, they be like, "Oh my God, did you see that dress? Didn't even match them shoes, right?"
Yeah.
Dudes ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo,
You walk in the room, they're gonna be like, "Yo, fam, why are you wearing a hot pink shirt with these that don't match right to your face?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe in your mind you're insecure because I'm starting to find out a lot of men are more insecure than they portray to be,
Yeah.
which is part of the ego and the
Yeah.
and the masculinity, right? Yo, and where we suck at each other's, yo, bro, you know, you kind of hurt my feelings. You know, when you said that my neon shirt didn't match my lime green shoe.
But here's the thing. Here's where I say you got to just keep doing it, because here's why. The world is going to keep doing it to you. Meaning,
See, but that's the masculinity mentality where it's like, man up.
but you have to.
So now,
You know what I'm
but now,
saying?
let's say you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
You want her to be in her womanhood and also strong.
Yes, you're going to have to be.
See, I don't think it's that's get conflicting to me.
Because a lot of these dudes, the reason why a lot of dudes are doing certain things nowadays is because they never had to. Like when we went to school,
Yeah.
you was getting your ass cut. Now he's like bullied. Oh,
Yeah.
you're bullying
Yeah.
me. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
They-
you're gonna be
yeah.
suspended because
They
of
don't
bullying.
like shame now.
Yeah.
Now they act like shame is bad. No, shame is good.
You know how many times
shame
dudes
stops
cut
you
ass
from
on
doing
me?
foolishness.
Yeah, I
It
was getting
stops
my
you.
ass cut, and I used to cut ass back. After a while, I'm like, all right, I gotta learn how to do it, because they're gonna try to cut. All right, so let me cut ass too. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do.
I personally think let's not even bring up that Andrew Tate guy. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's
So-
cray too.
I only seen like 2 videos of him, and then I saw him.
Well, then
back, so I
keep
don't
that
know.
because your algorithms are gonna be nuts. I
Oh,
watched
man.
one full clip,
Yeah.
20 clips a day. I'm like, no, no, leave me alone.
They was trying to do it, but I just never clicked on it. They was
Yo,
trying
bro,
to put it in my thing. I was
It's
like, nah.
on my feet.
he's
crazy.
extreme with it, man.
But
he
he's-
has good points.
But ain't he
But
like a porn,
Everyone has
porn
good.
dude or
You
something
can
like
always
that?
make good points, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a porn dude?
No, he was a MMA fighter.
Yeah, but I think he did some.
He had girls doing that joint.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
didn't he
girls
do like
doing
it was like a
MMA,
producer or
the
something?
He's a lot richer
The
than I
Pizza
am.
joint.
I don't, you know.
But
whatever, bro.
but see, to me, it's like I don't feel like you should be making money off shorties and then start talking about shorties after that.
See,
Because
that-
you made your money off
See,
that.
that's why I disagree.
Yeah,
it's
see, yeah,
America.
y'all not
You
gonna
could
agree.
do whatever you want.
No.
bro.
No, I'm not talking about that part. You can do whatever you want. I'm not saying
Do
nothing about
whatever you
that.
want.
I'm saying, why are you coming to me bashing the shorties that gave you the millions of dollars? Why are you doing that?
I mean, he feels like, look, you want to be a thought, you could be a thought, but you just
But why are you talking about that? You were just
Look,
recording them
I'm
and making
telling
money
you,
over them.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
I wouldn't say
But at
bashing.
the end of the day, but if you want some thought joint, and I'm not gonna deal with you on that. That's it.
All right,
You
so,
just
all
gonna,
right, so
record the joint.
yo, you can never come to my house, but hold on, arch your leg real quick. Like, what are you doing?
I wouldn't say he's bashing. I just think he found a niche way to approach the situation. He's making his money. He's doing his thing. But where I'm, to go back to it, masculinity, where I'm confused with it is like, I got family and friends, and I believe all this, and I want to take life this way. I just, at this point, I haven't been doing it. It's just, I can't. The masculinity part, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Are you not a man if you wear pink? Well, now it's more acceptable now, but are you not a man if you wear pink? This is what always bugged me out. It's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's a hat.
Yeah.
What does this color have to do with me living my life as a
It
man?
was like a societal thing that said pink was supposed to be a girl thing.
It's a societal thing, but then you gotta go the pink dress. It's different between wearing pink shirt
keep it a
and
buck.
pink
Let's keep it a
dress.
buck. Let's keep it a buck though.
Yeah.
You walk in here with a pink dress.
Yeah.
Fuck doesn't matter.
Because the dress is not a masculine thing.
That's not a masculine trait.
So that's what I'm trying to get into. So
Yeah.
it's not a masculine trait.
Yeah.
But this is where I get confused. Right? You don't live your life like that, right?
Yeah.
But let's say
But
for
he just
some
likes
reason,
the dress.
let's say some reason you put a dress. Are you not still bucks?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
would
know.
never do
I don't
that.
know.
Like,
I don't know.
listen,
I don't
yeah,
think I'm
know.
clarifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't live a lifestyle where you want to wear dresses all the time and
Yeah.
you're in that environment, let's say you're pansexual, bisexual.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just say you are who you are
Yeah.
and you want to wear a dress today,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we make, no, what I'm saying,
No, I'm listening, yeah.
it's clothes, bro.
Listen,
Nah.
It's clothes.
your clothes is your identity in my
It's
view.
identity, yeah.
If I go and wear a dress,
It's a part
that
of the
is now
expression.
that's a part of who I am. That's part of the expression. That is not who I am.
I think you're mistaken what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
No, because you're looking at the clothes as it's clothes.
It's
It's
just
an
clothes.
inanimate,
It's just an
right?
object. No,
Yeah.
that's
So
a
What
part
I'm
of your
saying
identity.
is the visual perception of other people who don't know you're gonna change? Yes.
Yes.
But me, Noel, right here,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
150. You come in here with a dress, I'm like, that was the style of
But
choice
see,
today?
but what mentally?
And then-
What is the mental? That
I
comes?
don't care. So
Yeah.
it's a clothing item to me.
Yeah.
Bro, if you came in here with heels on,
See, that's why
I'll be worried. Because I'll be like this, fam, you know that's not comfortable. You just got to go with the wedges.
Yeah, go with the wedges.
So to me, I'm saying
Yeah.
masculinity, right?
yeah.
You trying to tell me some dude can't put on
Listen,
a dress and some
no.
heels
And be the same
then
dude he
beat
was
your
yesterday?
ass.
Yeah.
And
That's
he's
very
still
scary.
a man, bro.
That's scary. You don't.
I'm not saying he's not a man. I'm just saying
You're
still a man.
But what is your put back on that? I guess like I'm confused.
my thing is this. I know you. Let's say I know you for 20 years. I never seen you in a dress.
Okay.
Never seen you express yourself.
I
in that
come in here
way.
with a dress. You have a right to, because what we do.
Yeah.
What the hell, bro? You yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut
right,
ass. Yes.
right. But does that change who the fuck I am
It might.
to you in your mind?
No, because now I'm gonna start asking questions.
All right. Ready for this? No. That's a valid statement. Yo, let's say you find out that I've been doing this on the low for 10 years, right?
That's now
Now
it's
that
like,
changes.
oh my
No,
God.
Oh, I didn't know that. Whatever.
Yeah.
But let's say I said no. I just feel like putting on a dress today, bro.
Why?
To fuck with you, because it's that easy.
Okay, see now you're making sense now. I was like,
Okay.
okay, because you want to mess with me.
Let's
Okay.
say let's say it's not to fuck with you. Let's say today I was like, yo, Westbrook did it. Let me try it.
But why are you trying it? That's what I want to
Yeah.
know. Why are
Wait,
you
wait,
trying
in your
it?
But this is
brain
what I'm saying. Where
to
you're
do that.
mistaking it.
Yeah.
Now you want to break down. You want it to make sense for you.
No, not for me. I just
I
want to make
chose
sense.
today to put a dress on.
But
So-
still, something had to mentally
What
go
I'm trying to say is when you put on a dress
Yeah.
in a society where things might be looked at differently.
Yeah.
I understand that that's gonna come with repercussion.
Yeah.
But if I'm okay with the repercussion,
Yeah.
and as a friend, if I come in here, you have a right to ask questions like, yo,
Yeah.
da 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 da. But then once I'm like, nah, I just wanted to rock it, you know what I'm saying? It's all
Because
good.
here's the thing. Now a whole can of worms is opened up now.
Yeah.
Right?
Who? For who?
For everybody
for
involved.
everybody.
What do you mean? Because you just came in out of left field. I never ever once seen you in a dress. You came in here.
And I said you have a right to ask questions, right?
yeah.
I think so.
And then now all of a sudden I'm like, yo, remember that time I was changing, nigga? This nigga probably was gay the whole time. I didn't even know.
And let's say I was. Who says you my type?
That's another thing. That's another ego thing.
Yo,
Because
every
everybody.
That's ego. Who? How dare you?
Oh
Yo,
my
Bucks,
gosh,
Bucks,
man.
Bucks,
How we get to
Bucks.
this?
Hold on, Bucks. How dare you think just because a man likes a man that he think you his type. That's ego. Ego versus masculinity.
Yo, dudes always think everybody like them. I don't know what it is.
You
Like,
don't even want to chance
Yo,
it.
fans not even looking your way, bro. That's the sad
it.
part. The sad part is, homie, like, I'm sorry to tell you, like, you need to do, I don't know, man. I think my shit.
And then you got some straight dudes that be like, what the hell you mean I'm not your type? Like
why you asking that question?
Why you even care about that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how crazy that was?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You caught me on that part.
So imagine a dude be like, yeah, nah, I'm sorry, you're not my type. Like, what do you mean I'm not your type? You're like, you on the hook. Ego, bro. So you don't want homie to want you, but you want homie to want you.
But not want you. Just for a split second and go back.
So, but like, all right. So back to the clothing. Back to the clothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm pushing too hard against you guys, right? Like, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying to me, if Buck tells me, nah, it's all good, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Because that changes. Like, listen, man, we went from not being
I have
able to
ego here, y'all. If he comes and wears a dress, I'm like, you can't hang around me with that.
and that's
You know what
fine.
I mean, that's when my ego kick in. I'm sorry.
But I'm wearing. Nah, I was gonna OD. Bro. I was in a joke. First of all, my peoples out there know I got lemons, but I'll push them shits. Now, all right. So, like, listen. No, but that's a good point. Yo, Noel, you can't stop me from wearing what I want to wear.
Yeah.
But now, if we're gonna go out socially, you're like, yo, listen, I don't feel comfortable going out with you in a dress. I can say, yo, yes, that's closed-minded, whatever.
Yeah.
But you have your right to say, if you're gonna wear a dress, I don't want to go outside with you. Then that's my choice if I want to hang out with him as a friend still for.
Yeah.
That's just, it's simple, bro.
Yeah.
It's really simple. People be like, I'm disappointed. No, bro. Like, you want to put on a dress, then homie don't want to chill with you no more. Then you figure out your relationship with that person.
Yeah.
You meet new people, you make new relationships with.
Yeah.
So but what I'm saying is, in regards to masculinity,
Yeah.
clothes make a man masculine. I disagree. I disagree that clothes make masculinity.
So, do you consider Prince masculine or feminine?
Now or back in the day?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, I would have thought he was feminine.
Okay. And why you think that?
It was
Which
just
part of
because
it?
my mind was operating a certain way. Like, you couldn't move like that.
But
Like,
the clothes had a part of that too.
I don't know.
He had
Yes,
his ass
But he
cheeks
had
out.
blouses on.
Hold
Come
on. But at that point, I am not a fashionista, bro. Like, I don't even know what
All right,
fashion
so
is.
you today now.
Me today now.
Yeah.
Do I think Prince was feminine? Do I think he had feminine attributes? Yes. Do I think he was feminine? No. That motherfucker was so strong.
Absolutely.
He was so strong, bro. Like, now I look at it like you could be masculine, not in a brownie, like, broad.
Yeah, but I think there's gotta be. It can't.
Bro, there's
the
a lot of
spectrum-
dudes who look masculine who are some.
That's true. That's true
But
too.
here's the
That's
thing.
part of
Who
it.
are so, like, I don't mean soft like hood
Yeah,
soft.
yeah.
I'm like in life, bro. Like, they walk in, they be like, oh my God, it's so hot in here. Or there's no ketchup for my fries. What am I to do? Eat the fucking fries, bro. Like, what we doing here? Yo, the world is changing, bro. Like, oh my gosh, do you know that there was no parking when we got there? Like, yo, bro, what we complaining about, bro? What we doing?
Fine parking, that's it.
But homie got the Yankee fitted with the Timbs on, so he masculine. You don't even raise your kids, but you got Timbs.
I'm gonna tell you
and a
why.
fitted,
Let me
but you
tell you
masculine.
why the clothes mean something. Young M may walk up in here right now. People gonna think she's masculine off top.
But if she take her clothes off, she getting slammed.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
No, what I'm trying to
Why
say
it's
is,
not? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't
I'm
know.
not saying physically she's like I'm attracted to her, but I'm saying
What do you mean?
once again, women who dress like I have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
they take their clothes off, they're still a woman,
Yeah.
right? Like, so that's a whole different topic though, because that's a different segment because women who dress like men is just clothes. They take their clothes off, they still women.
Yeah.
But at this point, maybe like my attraction to such women is not there because of the personality though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause shorty think like a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that community, the big part of it is the clothes though. Like this person's an AG and this person's a femme.
And that's their situation of how. So what I'm trying to say is, let's put it to masculinity, right? Like, say a dude is dressed like an OD dude.
Yeah.
That's only in New York you understand what I just said. You OD dude right here, right?
Yeah.
So you dress like an OD dude. yo, he might be gangster, bro. I don't know. Oh, yo, he look like a solid dude. Then you walk up to him, you're like, can you believe when I was painting yesterday that the flower? Yo, listen, let me tell you right now.
That's true too. That's definitely true.
Listen, no, my father, pretty solid, old school dude.
Yeah.
I come over the crib in Florida. He's like, yo, I need you to help me with these sunflowers in the front.
I don't think I don't think that.
But I'm saying, I'm looking at this man like he used to be so like, don't you talk like that. Like, bro, I was in ballet for a year when I was 10, right?
Yeah.
So they came in, they gassed me up. They said that, first of all, that's a whole, all right, that's a good conversation.
Yeah.
So I was about 10 years old, and this company, I can't remember, I was too young, came over to underprivileged schools.
Yeah.
And they were offering like free classes for ballet. They did a whole tryout for the whole school. Out of 200, I came in like 10 freaking plays, bro.
Yeah.
I was the second dude to make the cut. So now on Wednesdays and like say Mondays and Wednesdays, I was getting driven. I was missing classes.
Yeah.
I'm 10 years old, getting driven to Manhattan to do ballet class.
Yeah.
Right? But I live in the projects. So when I come back, yo, look at this gay ass dude, whatever. Now that I'm older,
I
was in a room with 27 shorties at 10 years.
Yes.
I mean, it's 10 years old.
Yeah,
But you don't look at it at 10 like, yo, I'm with 25 other chicks learning ballet.
Yeah.
I'm picking them up. But you don't, the other one dude who stood in, he works for Alvin Bailey.
Yeah,
He's
the
fucking
dance
ripped.
school. Yeah.
He's making like $350,000 a year.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
And he's not gay. But I let the hood. No, not I let the hood. One day, I showed my father. I went against the wall. I put my leg straight up against the wall. And I put my knee on my forehead. I said, Dad, look what I can do. Let's talk about ego versus masculinity. All I heard was, take him out right now.
Yo. Oh my God.
That was the worst thing you did.
So do you think that's like toxic masculinity? Because you,
I wouldn't say it's what his frame, it's what he was. He had a different generation, right? So like he's like, yo, my son's not about to put his knee on his forehead standing straight up on a wall. Fam, you know how talented that is? Like I did a full split standing up.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even touch my toes anymore. So what I'm saying is, not saying that I would have went that route, but that would have offered me a lot of different opportunities, right? Let's say I would have been highest in my class, and that might have opened up a whole new door for me.
Yeah.
But let's dumb it down and come back to what the social norms of whatever are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's something I regret in my life. I'm just trying to say, like, that's a point of that. First of all, my father didn't like I was in that shit for the whole year. That took him. He was just waiting for a reason. Like I would have came in like, look at this demi-plie, Dad. Demi-plie and straight. Why doesn't my dad come to my performances?
Yeah, you don't want to.
I'm saying I was still training for the year, but the point is, I think it's funny.
So, not to segue, but all right, you look at people like Will Smith when he smacked Chris Rock. What do you think that is? Was that a form of masculinity, or do you think that was ego talking for him?
I think in his mind it was both.
I mean, I saw I don't know, I didn't see the whole thing, but I kind of took a glimpse at his apology.
Yeah.
He made it seem like it was pretty much because of his issues with him. That's why he did that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like he was trying to protect something, but just more so like he just felt like, I mean, to me, I'm still like, but why you felt like doing that?
Yeah, in front of
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
like that. Yeah.
See, I think you're incorrect. You have the right to feel whatever you want to feel. It's the action behind the emotion.
That's the action behind
People
it.
always be like, why you got mad? No, I have a right to get mad.
Yeah, but why?
So I'm saying my
But I'm not saying you're wrong.
Bro, let's say I touch you on the finger.
Yeah.
And you like, some people be like, what's that? Takeover.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. I kill an ant with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
That's what I was taught. Like, I'm not gonna flick the ant off the table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the sledgehammer and I'm gonna kill the ant.
Yeah.
Is that hyper aggressive? Is too much? Yes, but that's beyond the point.
Yeah.
If I touch your finger and yo, what the hell you? And you react crazy,
Yeah.
right? I'm therefore gonna manipulate the situation and say, yo, why did you just wild out like that over a finger, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm kind of right, but not. What you should have probably did was, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That's triggering for me because when I was younger, this happened. I'm weird about it because you don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
But you can say, bro, let me tell you something right now. When you touch my finger like that,
Yeah.
it puts me to another level where I don't know how to respond. And you can sit there and be like, yo, that's stupid. You're not supposed to get so mad. No, you're entitled to emotion, but you don't.
I think if you explained it,
you don't have to turn this room upside down because I touched your finger without an explanation. Because I don't know. I joke around. I touch your finger. You're triggered, and now you spin the whole room upside down because you're angry.
So does any reaction equal up to the first action?
I think sometimes people undermine the first action over the reaction.
Yeah.
The reaction always wins a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think there's always the problem with me. I'm just recently learning. I'm a big picture person.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened? Not everyone wants to blame somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what just occurred here?
Yeah.
Where was the miscommunication? What could have been done better?
Yeah.
Why were you triggered? Why was I triggered?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Like,
why you always want to know why. Why did you felt the need to do X, Y, and Z?
So when you say why he felt the need, sometimes I've been doing all this reading self-help books and all this other stuff, right? And sometimes I think that the hood always wins. I'm tired. We're giving too many excuses for shit.
I blame everything on the hood. You already know.
Yo, but I love the hood though too.
Yeah, I love the hood. I love the hood.
But it's like, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to communicate a different way.
Yeah.
And so-and-so says do this, and you talk to a therapist and they say to do that, and then like, but no one's moving until I smack somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know, which is unfortunate, right?
Like, no one, it's unhealthy. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get that feeling like, yo, I'm trying to do all the right ways, and it's not working.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for us. You're not in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone, we're looking at it from third perspective. It don't matter. Homie got up, smacked homie.
Yeah.
He got to live with that now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? But you're saying in regards to ego versus masculinity, right? So I'm going to say it was a little bit of both. Like, the ego part was to be able to sit back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn your whole back around
And so
and
laughing
walk
at
down.
other
I would have
And
told
sit back
wifey.
down.
I would have told
You
wifey.
turn your back on them.
Bro, I would have told wifey. No, fuck that. I would have been like, yo, wifey, I'll meet you in the. I gotta go. They about to lock me up. Like, that's some rich shit. Like, I would have been like, yo,
And took the award and everything.
I gotta go. Like, I just
Sat back down, waited for his
That's
award.
super ego right there. Yeah, to me, yeah.
Folded his legs and all that.
I personally think it's a lot of ego
Yeah.
for him to feel like the audacity for this man to even make a joke, even though he's a professional comedian. The audacity of this guy to make a joke about me or my situation, also with the other things that was happening in his life compounding, I gotta go and do something. So it wasn't really about his wife making a face. It was his decision. He said it in an apology.
Yeah.
It was his decision to go up there.
But that's
try to do
being
something.
that's owning up to your mistake as a man,
Yeah.
right? He was like, yo, even if my wife was, I'm not throwing her under the bus,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
That was me.
Like, so you probably do, like, I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I'm with the, yo, I'm, where you, yo, I'm,
But you got a lot of people
that's a
saying,
different topic though, because I'm
Yeah.
on some, like, this whole, like, so I'm lost, because I'm like, I feel like the middle child from J. Cole.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to, I know the old school ways, but I'm trying to learn the new ways, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to incorporate both.
Yeah.
And I'm on some, like, fam, it's not that I'm not gonna throw, like they say, you don't throw your partner under the bus. But if you're gonna leave me stranded on an island, I'm getting off this island. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and the only way I get off this island is the blame's on you. I struggle with that. Cause I gotta sit on this island. You leaving me, like, I'm trying to, let me just put it like
Yeah.
this. You put me in a spot.
Yeah.
I fucked up. But I only fucked up because you put me in the spot. But now I can't say you put me in the spot.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
Now, in my life now, I'll be like,
You got a lot of people that was saying that was protection though, and that's the thing that's a big conflict that I have. Like, oh, he's protecting his wife from what?
but you're supposed to though.
You're supposed to, but in that situation, that wasn't protection to me. Like, he ain't smack her in the ass or smack her in the face. He ain't do nothing crazy
But
to
that's
the
a
point
verbal
that
thing. I feel like the verbal thing could be equate to slapped on ass or in the face.
yeah, but he could have brought him to the side.
Bibbs has a
He could have
different-
brought him to the
different set of
side
opinion, right?
verbally.
Like,
He could have brought
you
him
don't
to the
want
side
nobody
verbally.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he could have brought him to the side verbally and be like, "Yo, that right there, I don't tolerate."
Bro,
that.
here's
his
my
job
thing,
is
he
to
ain't do it.
entertain a whole crowd on national television, right?
Here's my thing, right? You can make a joke, right? Like, me is a joke, but not everybody's gonna accept it
Okay.
as just a joke. So you say something, you get a reaction, You gotta accept the reaction
Time
that you
out,
got.
time out. So it wasn't masculine of Chris Rock to handle it the way he did?
As far as what?
To me, I don't know what. I can't
What do you
say
mean, when he just-
didn't do anything
he didn't do
afterwards.
nothing
Yeah, so
at all?
that wasn't masculine?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we haven't gone nowhere. We've been in the whirlpool that I'm
no,
talking
but
about.
here's why it's masculine. I'm gonna explain why. Because you have to be able to.
Control his emotions, right
You gotta
there.
be able to control it, and also you gotta make sure that you don't escalate certain things. Because let's say, Will Smith slapped him and then he punched him. Then there's a whole crazy thing now. Black people like. So you got the world on your shoulders. So you gotta just say, you know what? The easiest way out is to just take the slap and with grace. Because if he swung back, now it's not just Will Smith. Now it's me as well. And now look at black people on TV.
Let me tell you what. I agree with what you're saying. Let me tell
Yeah.
you why I think it's ego. The smack didn't even hurt, bro.
You didn't, no.
He didn't.
So,
But it's the embarrassment.
You're taught.
Yeah.
This dude trying to embarrass me, retaliate.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've been jumped and they fucked up?
Yeah.
Or you know how many times I've been put in a position where it's like, whatever they thought they did, they didn't even do it.
Yeah.
But it's the disrespect. So like I have to act out in front of
Yeah.
other people and stuff like that. That's why I think that was masculine of Chris Rock. I'm not saying that's what masculinity is.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think that was masculine to Chris Rock. Like, I think masculine has the word male attached to it, right?
Yeah. It's like
And
a
I think
male
that
thing.
we are losing what that is. Right?
I mean,
Like,
right now, anybody could be male.
chivalry,
So.
no chivalry. Like, right?
But I don't think shorties want that, though. Even though they say
That's
that.
I don't know if that's the same topic or a different topic because we
It's
could get
kind
it's
into
the same
of.
topic.
It's kind
Yes.
of.
because it's like, yo, chivalry is like
Yeah.
we're battling. I've said this for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
You got young men who don't know how to be men, and you
Yeah.
got young women who don't know
Oh, well, you
how
shouldn't
to
say
be
that.
with men.
Or be with men. I thought you was about to go somewhere else.
No. So what I'm saying, not be with men, but like I'm saying it incorrectly. You got young men who don't know how to be men,
Yeah.
right? And then you have young women, who don't know how to like not be, but let's like handle it. Like, so now I'm in a young man is in a situation where it's like we say chivalry, right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to empower you, but also help you, which might seem as corrective measures, holding you accountable, which
Yeah.
all seems like you're coming at me. Because the one who loves you the most is gonna come at you like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yo, you
Yeah.
can't be eating that. You
Yeah.
can't be doing that, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all you
yeah.
hear is you're drilling me.
Yeah,
Right?
yo.
But that person loves you. That person's trying to do better
So,
for you.
try to make you the best you can be. Yeah.
Right? So it's like, but chivalry is like, all right, you can still hold the door. You can hold the door for the shorty no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hold door for people regardless, though. That's
Yeah, but that's a human. That's a
Yeah,
we're
that's how this was
this shit is
taught.
so discombobulated at this point. So what I'm
But
trying to
here's
say
the
is
thing,
what
though.
is explain to me. Like
Yeah.
I have a really good friend,
Yeah.
and he's very quote unquote masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. Let me just because I know we've been here talking for a minute. Let me tell you what I think when it comes to masculinity. What I think.
Yeah.
I think we're caught up too much in man, woman, husband, wife type stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to be my wife,
Yeah.
if you want to be with me, stop trying to figure out how the world operates.
Yeah.
Start trying to figure out how my world operates.
Yeah.
I agree to that.
Not the world.
That's facts.
If you want to be with me, right, long term, whatever like that.
Yeah.
Not everywhere I think is gonna be correct. Not every way is right.
Yeah.
But this is my world up here.
Yeah.
And we're trying to build a world together,
Facts.
right? So like, I do have some old school traditional ways. Like, yo, like, I call it the get on the bus.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this on the pod before.
Yeah.
Get on the bus, and then after that, we'll talk about it. If I haven't said this on this pod before, can I explain real quick?
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hate bringing back to ratchet old days, but at one point in my life, I was younger. I was with the girl that I was with at the time, and the dude said, "Next time I see you, it's on sight. I'm stabbing you. I'm whatever."
Yeah.
So I'm at a bus stop where this particular bus stop, a lot of buses come through,
Yeah.
different routes. So I'm with my girl, I'm chilling. I see homie.
Yeah.
Bus A pulls up. He's supposed to take bus C,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Baby, do me a favor. Don't ask me no questions. Get on this bus right now. Get on this bus right now." Why? We take the bus C we gotta, baby, just do me a favor. I know, listen to me.
Yeah.
Just get on this fucking bus. Like now I'm spazzing as the dude's walking over. She gets on the bus, she's fighting me the whole way. The bus pulls off. We made it. Dude's banging on the bus. Got a machete out. Right? And ever since then, I said, yo, listen, if I ever ask you to do something like urgently and at a point, we can talk about it later how I could have handled it better. Like maybe I could have told the bus driver, call the cops. Maybe I could have ran into Burger King and said, yo, look, hide me behind the I'm not saying my way is the highway. What I'm saying is I'm trying to make the best decision at that point of time. Yeah. And I would like a partner that doesn't always have to understand where I'm coming from.
I'll try to challenge it all the time.
But we'll talk about it later. And I'm not saying your opinion doesn't matter. Yeah. So if you take that away from me, what is masculinity to me? Yeah. Because if I can't make a decision as a man, and not to use the word simp, but it's like, but when you make the decision, I gotta follow, or there's hell to pay. Yeah. Like if I didn't get on that bus, I'm fighting dude. Cops call. Who knows? God knows what might have happened. Yeah. Because now I have female friends who will be like, it just sounds like you was with the wrong chick.
Yes.
There's a lot of those wrong.
So I don't want to use masculinity as that, but that's what I know it as. Like, I think if I'm going to run a household or help run a household, there's different responsibilities and duties. There's responsibilities and duties. And I still think
it's called gender roles. That's the right term for it.
But at this point, it's getting so conglomerated though, which I'm okay with. But you got to set boundaries in your world. That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree with both of y'all on that one.
Forget society. Like society, it's getting really confusing in society. Yeah. But with your partner, you identify those gender roles. Yeah. You say, yo, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be specific, like A, B, C. Like, but you say, yo, listen, this is how it is. Yeah. Like, I don't mean like you could give an order. I'm just trying to say like you kind of identify those roles between two different parties.
I think the issue that we have is that society, and it's not men, because it's not men that's doing it, look down on what a female brings to a relationship. As far as, like, say, for instance, if a woman stays home and she's deciding she's going to take care of kids.
Are you going to do that?
I'm just saying if she decided that.
That's a tough job.
Listen, I already know how that game go. I done help raise people before. I already know. I know it's not easy. I just never changed no diapers. I did everything else. After 3 and up, I'm not with the changing of no diapers, John. But that's I'm just saying, it's like people in society look at, all right, so you're a stay-at-home mom. Oh, that's all. Like you're worthless. Like you can't. Like that's all you could do. You can't go to school. It's as if school.
But only other people in that mentality know how hard that is.
Yeah, like raising a child is the hardest job you can do on this planet. There's nothing harder than that.
Facts.
But somehow they find a way to belittle it. But I'm not even gonna get into that. But definitely gender roles. That's the only way for you to understand masculinity but
let me ask you a question. What if you got 2 women raising a child?
I'm not gonna get involved in that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
No, all right. So I'm gonna keep it quick though. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say. 2 women raising a child, right? One dresses like a dude, one doesn't. Does that woman who dresses like a dude change the fact that, you see what I'm saying? Like, y'all put clothes into it.
I don't know why you want to go down that journey.
I think it came out wrong. No, what I'm trying to say is,
I don't know why you want to.
First of all, no. Instead of looking at that, you got 2 people who love this child, though. Yeah. So, we're trying to keep it to masculinity and ego. Yeah. Right? I don't think ego's always negative. I'm going to sum mine up. I don't think ego's always negative. Right? I think sometimes you got to have an ego to be projected in this world, because even though you like vanilla, I think for the most part, people fall where they may lay at, right? You wind up in a relationship that you're supposed to be in somehow, right? So ego, to me, you need a little bit of ego if you want to have confidence in yourself and push yourself forward. Can people have ego and it be negative? I think ego is more about pride. Yeah. Right? I think it's more about, and it's like not always. A lot of pride, yeah. Bro, you go to Puerto Rico, I see 2 flags. I go to the South Bronx, 17,000 Puerto Rican flags. And I never understood it. Yeah. Yep. Right? I never understood it, because pride is not ego, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These people came from tough places in Puerto Rico. Now they in the Bronx. They making it work. Yeah. They proud of where they came from, bro. Yeah, yeah. Right? I used to joke around like, yo, how you know the person's Puerto Rican? You seen the back of the car, you seen the stickers on the side, you seen the Puerto Rico sneakers, like, but it's like they so proud of where they came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's pride.
Yeah.
It's a part of ego, but it's not ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay to have an ego. To me, masculinity, that's the tougher part for me, right? Because I know what's deemed as masculine.
It has to be a definition that everybody. I mean, a lot of people try to have their own personal definition. So, like, you might have your own personal definition of what masculinity is, and another person might hear that and be like, "That's not what."
I think I might be anti-masculinity, actually. Now I think
No,
about it.
I don't think so. I think that you have masculinity in you. It's just that you are of the environment. So
And I
certain things in the
drastically brought
environment,
my shit
you
down.
bring it down, and that's that's the thing
Yeah.
that's happened. Why masculinity, doesn't have a straight
good-
standard,
that's a
because
good
the
take.
environment had fumbled everything around to the point where everyone doesn't even know, what's a straight standard of
But I
masculinity.
think that's by design. It has to be confusing because then if there's no strict rubric as to what is masculinity, then anything could be masculinity.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going. I'm not even gonna go into why that is, but that's the direction we're going. That anything could be. All right, so you could be masculine. You like to draw, you like to do this. All right, so that's masculine. Then okay, so that's masculine.
I think we're making it too complicated. The dude who plays Falcon
Yeah.
in the Avengers,
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie,
Yeah.
right? He was on an interview with Wendy Williams,
Yeah.
and she goes, long story short, he goes, yeah, if daddy's hungry, you make daddy a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she goes,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I make you a sandwich, but not at your request. You go, hold on. When we outside and I need to protect you
Yeah.
and fight some other dude,
There is no
or if I need to
request.
do this like this, I got to do that, right?
Yeah, you gotta
That's-
do it.
Like you said, gender role, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
listen, what I'm saying here is not saying that this can't happen in another regard. The problem with me is because I live such a different life, and I have so many LGBT like friends
Yeah.
that I try to be specific to not make this just a one-sided argument,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I have lesbian friends, gay friends,
Yeah.
and I know that they go through similar struggles, bro.
Yeah.
They go through more struggles than us, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I'm trying to say is, like, when he goes, make daddy a sandwich, and she goes, whoa, I'm gonna make you a sandwich. He's like, yo, you want me to protect you? You want me to do this?
Yeah.
That's his gender role. And
Yeah.
you with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, when I ask you, like, can you just make me a sandwich? Not saying you got to jump up and do backflips right there, but it's like,
Yeah. I mean,
yo,
in a sense, if you want a
But see,
sandwich
look.
right now, then
See, but the thing is now we dealing with that right there when she goes, oh, what do you mean I can't do this, I can't do that? In my opinion, that's conditional femininity. Like you're doing something because you want to do it, not because it's innate in you. See, when you're masculine, things happen innate in you. Someone smack your girl, automatic, it goes off.
yeah.
There's no thinking about
But I
it.
hate that we got to use such exaggerated measures to
no,
make
because
our point.
that's what it is protection.
That's protection.
When a lion roams the jungle, he's looking for problems to see so that he can overcome them. So it'll protect his pride. That's what he's doing. So as a man, it's innate in you. Like, yo, if anybody, it's like automatic. If anybody touch my shorty, is off. Like
I'm real scientific, so I believe in the logistical,
Yeah.
logical, scientific reasons of why men have testosterone. I do
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
that there should be certain things that it's like, yo, but I'm a man, bro.
But another thing, if you look at the testosterone levels in men, it's pretty
Going
low.
down.
It's
It's pretty low nowadays.
No, so what I'm saying is, I feel like I'm trying to defend one case without the other.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, like, at this point, I'm just in a whirlpool of how
I think that's by
masculinity is-
design.
That's by design. Yep.
That's by design.
But I have friends who are not in that whirlpool,
Yeah.
but they also don't live the life I live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm exposed to a lot more, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I'm
more
having
strict than you.
conversations with different people.
Yeah.
Different thoughts. I'm not just locked in one lane here.
Yeah.
So it makes me
I believe it's okay
when I'm
to
with-
understand. It's when it's the conforming is the
but
issue.
this is what I'm saying. If I'm talking to a lesbian couple and they say,
Yeah.
yo, but I take care of that. Like, when I gotta lift stuff, I take it up the stairs and I do that for my girl.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, damn. So if that's what we can consider masculinity,
But see, that's
There's
what
another-
I'm saying.
what I'm saying. So you're considering masculinity lifting heavy things when there's a woman who can lift those heavy things too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're not being specific enough.
And as I
being
said,
masculine is not lifting heavy things, opening jars.
If you want
wearing
me to be,
wearing male clothes, that's not masculinity. Masculinity is a part. Ego is mental, and, but it's like masculinity is thinking like a man, and you can only think like a man if you think like a man.
But then I'm a man. If I was born a female and I say I'm a man. So
So that's why I was very selective about what I said.
Yeah.
I didn't say you have to be a man to think like a man.
Yeah.
I know plenty of people who think like a man. Right?
I mean, but what is thinking like a man? They
can never be men though. You could pick up whatever.
I
you
wasn't even trying to go there.
This is my opinion. That's my opinion.
You're right, because you could be a man and
That's
not
why I
think
said
like a
I
man.
didn't want to even talk about that thing with two girls, one being
Bro,
masculine.
when we first started this, I said this conversation is too deep. You could break me personally. You probably needed someone more simple to have this conversation with. 'Cause I see this shit crazy. Like I'm like,
I mean, listen, there's a lot of things.
I tell like. Honestly, you know me, bro. We be at a club, right?
Yeah.
I'm twerking. I'm like, hey, everyone's having fun.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we go downstairs and this dude rubs me the wrong way and I get into some shit. What makes you think just because I was up there shaking my ass that I'm gonna smack the shit out of you?
Yeah.
Or do a Chris Rock and handle the situation and make sure my girl gets home safe. We get into, yo, fuck this, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, what does me wearing a pink shirt and twerking have to do with the fact that now other dudes be like, nah, that's suspect. Suspect for what? For you? I don't want you, bro. Like, not only do I not want you, I'm having more fun than you.
Yeah.
So like, it's weird. Like, I'm just, I'm mad confused. So what is masculinity? Like, so that's what I'm trying to say. But I know how, if I was gonna raise a family, how I would definitely want to portray myself. Like, there's certain things I will cut out because I want to portray certain things.
I believe there has to be something higher than you to determine what's masculine, what's a masculine role and what's a feminine role.
I think y'all holding back on the truth though. Keep it up.
I mean, I'm trying my best because this is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to go as super hard, but what I will say is whatever's going on right now, that's not by accident.
Yeah, it's not. And the thing is, you see how you said, oh, well, you wear the pink shirt and you twerk, but the next minute somebody play with you, you can smack them in the mouth. Like, when it comes to things like femininity, like, they have a clear path of what it is.
I don't even know if they think that, because now with the feminists now, it's like anything is feminine. Like, if I want to make a sandwich for my dude, that's feminine. If I said, no, go make you a damn, I'm still feminine.
Nah, that's
Some
not
shorties
feminine.
feel like, yo,
that's not feminine. We had to draw the line with that.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do. You being combative. You being aggressive. You saying I got more money than you. This is not feminine. You being competitive, to me, is borderline a masculine trait.
Listen, if
with
you,
your man, like you can't.
Some
you have to draw a line with
shorties
that.
feel like, yo, listen to Remy Ma on a song. If you were to see a woman in real life that move like how Remy Ma moves on the song, I don't know how she moves in the house.
I don't think she move like that in real life.
I don't know if she moves like that in the house. I'm just saying, like, on the song, if there's a woman that move like that in real life, that how Remy Ma talks to her on the song, I'm telling you, bro, they'll do that and say, yo, because I put on makeup and I got this tight skirt.
Yeah, see, that's a blurred line, but that's not what it is. And they know that's not what it is. They know.
We would have to have that conversation with a female on the joint, right? To say what's femininity over masculinity. Right?
I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of different. Just like right now, there's a whole bunch of different definitions. It's gonna be a whole bunch of different
femininity. Right? I hope I'm saying it right. Over masculinity, right? Like, there has to be a difference, bro.
There's no difference right now.
Is it artificial, or is it for real? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
there's no difference.
There is a difference, bro.
I mean, I believe there's a difference, but there is no difference.
The way they try to blur it.
There's no difference right now. There's no difference. So you, like how you say I could wear this dress, I mean, whatever, and then my shorty, suppose your shorty's a girl, right? If she comes down with a suit and you got on a dress, who's feminine, who's masculine? They be like, I'm still masculine.
Then that means
that's black and white for me. I'm sorry.
But then the definition means that it's artificial. It's superficial.
But that's according to society.
That's the society.
Today.
That's society today.
Maybe that word is too broad then.
I say it's only
now, bro,
one
there's gonna
definition.
be a whole bunch of masculine ass dudes be like, yo, this dude
they
bugging, right? Like,
yep.
never wear no this and that. And then I'm like, yo, fam, You make $35,000 a year. Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Because you also got to provide. That's also masculinity.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor and figure your life out before you talk about that, because you wear Timbs and a Yankee fitted that you masculine and you bench press 220. Fuck that doing for you in your life. These fat dudes with money, stop, cut it out. Bro, I'm tired of this shit. Yo, I'm tired of it. Because I know women who make more money than their husbands.
Yeah.
And the husband still expects, yo, but I'm a man though.
Yeah.
Yes,
And that man does things for that household, right? And his role, whether it be,
But a lot of times it don't work out.
Yeah, they don't.
no, but I know
right.
some
A lot
that
of times.
I know some that are working out. So what I'm saying is, the woman
oh,
makes
God,
more money
continue.
because the man's ego has to be able to eat that. That your fucking your wife makes 100,000, you making 50.
Let me
But
ask
the
you a
woman,
question.
hold on, but the woman also is not trying to compete with him either. The woman is still doing feminine
but
stuff in that
it's a
household.
partnership, right? Because the woman is allowing that man to make sure he still feels like a man. Is that ego?
Well,
Why do you got to make
If
your
we're gonna
man
talk
feel like
about
you're
it,
a man?
see, now this is about to go way deep now. If we're about to talk about masculinity, now we need to talk about what is a man.
Okay.
That is the biggest question.
What is a man? If that's the case, if we're saying we could do all these different things, then what it is? What is it to be
it's
a man?
fucked up because when you ask what is a man, then you say what is a woman, and women provide life, right? I mean, not saying we don't help with it.
They're
but
gonna
it's
say
like-
not all women provide life. They're gonna
Yeah.
come with
It
that.
is about to change. All of that's about to
They
change.
said a lot of them said that now just because I don't. Suppose I have something wrong with my uterus and I can't
Yes.
have life, so because I can't do that. I already heard all the conversation. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing.
What is a man?
They conflated
Comes
all
with-
of this. This whole convo.
Comes with masculinity.
Yes.
No, that's why I'm saying if you get too general with it, you got to make it specific. In my world,
I don't believe you can answer that question.
This
if
is
that's
the man.
case.
No. In this world, in my world, this is the man I'm gonna be. This is the
Yeah.
man you're gonna be with, and I'm willing to learn and adapt and change with my partner.
Yeah.
What is a man? I think it's too restrictive. Everyone's a different type
But
of man.
here's the thing, because you will say, all right, I'm a man, I'm this new age man, but sit down on the couch for 2 weeks, nigga.
All right, I'll make if one of my beliefs about I wrote a rhyme. I'm not gonna spit the lines that I said, right? Being a man is sacrificing
Okay.
what you need to sacrifice for your family.
But women gonna say they did that. They do that too. They gonna say that.
Okay, that's fine. But
So I guess she a man.
no. Hold
Yeah,
on.
man, hold on.
I think there's differences. Too
Yeah.
technical.
It's a difference to me.
Men could procreate with multiple women.
Okay.
Women get.
Oh, I'm
women,
getting a Kevin Samuels.
women
All right,
can
let's
only
go.
procreate 9 months at a time.
Yeah.
So they can literally only have a kid every year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like they're gonna start getting technical. I'm just trying to make a point.
Yeah.
Women can have multiple baby daddies. They can have 11 kids, 11 baby daddies over a span of 13 years.
Yeah.
So they can, right?
Yeah.
I can have
Unlimited.
300 kids this year.
Even more if you want.
So
if you do more than
you're
one
like,
a day.
what is the point that he's trying to make?
Yeah.
Right? Being a man and the mentality of that ability to procreate that way,
Yeah.
I have a different frame of mind. Right? I have
Yeah.
different responsibilities in my mind. I move different in my head. I can't explain to someone who doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So in my world, right? I'm gonna talk to my partner and be like, all right, listen, this is the kind of man I want to be. What kind of a man you want me to be? And we work it out. Or you got some people who are like, nah, this is the kind of man I am. And then shorty got to find her place in that world.
We also got to look at the stress levels between men and women and what men go through when it comes to dire situations and what women go through. For example, if there's a fire in a house, who's going to be the first to leave the house? Who's going to be the last to leave the house? When it comes to things like jobs, what type of jobs we're working next to the jobs that they're working. So they could sit there and say that they're being masculine, or they could sit there and say they're being men, but they don't
they're
exude
gonna
the
say
role
they're
like that.
they're gonna say they're masculine is feminine.
I understand what you're trying to say is what we're putting towards masculinity.
Yeah.
Women can say, explain to me how I can't do that.
Yeah, and they're gonna.
And let me explain something big,
masculine.
ready?
They're gonna say it's feminine.
You can have a woman raising a child, and she says, I'm the daddy and the mommy. Right?
To me, that's masculine energy.
Ready for this? No.
Yeah.
You can't throw a curveball like me.
Yeah.
You can't hit a 3-point shot like me.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
that's science stuff. That's all science.
First of all, stop with
based
this.
stuff.
A single mom can raise a kid. A single father can raise a kid.
Not
Yeah.
well.
right?
Not well.
Not to the best.
By
No,
statistics.
but then you can have two parents fuck up a kid too. So we're not here. We're not playing statistics. We're not professionals here, right?
It's like me. It's like, for instance, let's say you and I equal 100. Me at my ultimate best is 50. I can't get over 50.
Raising a young man with a male figure.
Yeah.
That's his father.
Yeah.
Telling him, raising him right.
Yeah. But he still needs
Whether
a mom.
the kid fucks up his life or not, because it's
Yeah.
not on the parents at this point. You did the best you could.
Yeah.
People underestimate the ability of having a father,
Yeah.
right? Not saying all fathers are good. I know uncles who took that place,
Yeah.
grandfathers who took that
it's
place.
still a male,
I'm
though.
not,
So that's,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stop doing this on the pod, like trying to justify all realms of, you know what I'm saying?
mean-
I'm gonna be specific.
Yeah.
When you have a father who's able to, like, my mother taught me how to be a man. Your mother taught you how to be a man from her perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
that's-
a feminine
Right?
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To have a man telling you, yo, this is the way we think. When you get horny like this,
Yeah.
when you want to cheat on your woman, this is how you overcome that.
Yeah.
Instead of having a woman saying, you know, I know you guys do your thing, and you know, just stay loyal. And now you're staying loyal to a toxic ass chick. So it's like having a man in your life and a woman in your life. There's so many benefits to it.
Yeah.
Right?
But you can't say that.
But I'm not saying having two men in your life or two women in your life. I'm just because I'm positive in one,
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from the other.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
Yeah.
No, I have to say because I have so many friends watching this podcast. they're gonna be
Man,
like,
listen, man. They know how you think. They know how you think. You ain't gotta over explain
You see the
yourself, man.
twerks.
We know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let's wrap. Let's
Yeah,
wrap
I
this
think
up.
we should wrap it up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
my
We should
last
wrap it
thing
up.
is this, bro. Ego over masculinity. I think that most men are gonna struggle with it, right? I think that if your ego's unhealthy, then you gotta check it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that word toxic masculinity is borderline with, at this point, how can I even be masculine and then you're going to throw toxic in front of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm
my
saying
opinion
the
is,
reason why they put toxic in front of it is to make it confusing.
Yes. Because everything is not toxic.
It's to make the whole thing confusing. It's confusing because you're like, yo, I do this. Oh, that's toxic.
Yeah.
see, he gives up. I'm like, oh, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
Sit
Nah,
down.
I already gave up. I already gave
Now,
up.
you know what I fucked up? I'll be like, sit down here. I'm going to talk to you for 2 hours. And then I realized the
I
next
don't got
day,
that kind of energy.
no information went through.
But see, you got energy like that. That's why you could get 4 hours of sleep,
Bucks,
get
what's
up,
your-
do
what's-
this, and
what's
do
your
that.
I guess
take
to
on it.
sum it up, you know what I'm saying? Ego and masculinity, there is a difference. Ego may have to do with pride. You can use ego in a positive manner, but a lot of people use it in a negative manner. And, you know, masculinity has its positive traits. It has its male traits. But the world is conflicting positivity right now, and they're conflicting it in society. So, you know, when it comes to ego versus masculinity, you gotta be wise on it, and it comes from your actions and your decisions. So yeah,
And I said my last take, but I think because we got to think about who we talking to, right? People are listening to this,
Yeah.
and we can't agree or disagree with everyone,
Yeah.
right? Everyone has their own opinions on this topic, right? You know, you're gonna have the men are supposed to be men guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna- like you said, then you're gonna have the we gotta adapt as men. Then we're losing ourselves as men.
Yeah.
Then we got like, what is being a man? Like, why you can't be like women are stronger than men and all that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Yeah,
all that,
it's a
bro.
design, man.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying all that, bro. Like, and I'm not no, I don't want to put this. You know how they say, you know how
you
sometimes,
gotta keep
sometimes you see those comments.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make this a race thing. You
Yeah.
seen some online, the Caucasians say, we're gonna be the new minorities.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you see what I'm saying? I feel like that's what men are like, we're gonna be a rare species.
But that's
of
what
men.
they're trying to do. They're trying to
You know what
make it like, oh,
Like-
you a man, shut up. Like, just deal with it.
No,
just deal with
on
this.
a percentage level,
like,
man-
I'm not, me personally, I'm not with all that. That
Bro,
talk.
on a percentage level, men make more money and have better opportunities than women.
Yeah.
That's the
no.
truth.
Well.
But if that's gonna be the case, hold on. That's gonna be the case, right? Then we gotta
It's a
provide.
lot of $40,000 a year dudes, man.
Yeah,
Majority of dudes is $40,000.
there's women in this country that could get the same opportunity and they choose not to do it.
But
And that's the
a
difference.
whole
That's the
different-
difference.
But that's a whole different conversation.
With masculinity, men are gonna do the tough jobs. They're gonna do the
No.
things that women ain't gonna do.
So first of all, you're saying the word men.
Yeah.
We gotta stop.
No,
that.
men.
Real men. You gotta
Okay,
put-
real man. Okay, if you want to say
Keep
that.
saying men. Men means you have genitals you have a penis and you were born without the ability to lactate milk out your nipples. So
But they
that's
got some
men.
dudes that could do that as well. But
Oh,
let's not even go
shit.
into that.
Yeah.
Let's not even go into
Yo,
that.
I gotta
Yeah.
talk to my man, see if he got any fetishes on that one. Daddy, I'm thirsty.
They got dudes that could do that.
That's dope. Shit, I'm a plain ass dude, yo.
I like being plain.
But
Like
anyway,
I like
yo,
vanilla ice cream, man.
I'm not sure we got anywhere in this conversation. But I
Because
hope
there's
we
nowhere to
sparked-
get. There's
There's
nowhere
nowhere
to
to
get.
get because society did this to us, man. So we're
nowhere
gonna
to
wrap this up, man. Y'all gonna see us episode 7, man. Holla at me, Don Warbucks, BIBZ, Chipz Buck 50,
Yo,
man.
Ballistic, we missed you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, 1.